If your team keeps coming to you with the same problems, they're being quiet in meetings, and you can't figure out what's going on underneath all of that, this video is going to help you to lead better. I've worked with leaders, and the biggest breakthrough, it's not through your new systems or your strategies. It's when leaders learn how to make their teams feel seen and heard. Today, I'll share 3 simple shifts. These are going to help you to create connections so that your teams will feel valued and want to do great work. You have team meetings and you're asking for ideas and people just nod. You have one-on-ones and you ask, "How are you doing?" And they respond, "Fine." People bring you problems and they get frustrated even when you fix them. You know something is up and you just can't figure out what the cause is. Here's what's really going on. Your team doesn't feel safe enough to speak up. When they're not feeling heard, they're not feeling valued. And when they're not feeling valued, they check out. Most leadership advice will tell you to just listen more or be more empathetic. They're not sharing with you the tools needed in order to have your team members feel heard, valued, and seen. So here are 3 shifts that will help your teams really feel better about working with you. Let's start with the most important one. The first shift is simple. Stop jumping straight into solution mode. Start understanding the full picture first. Here's how this works. When someone brings you a problem, use what I like to call understanding questions. 1, help me to understand what's happening. 2, how is this affecting you? And 3, what would success look like to you? Now, this happened recently in a meeting I was in. The team member wanted to call the meeting with the manager. The team member brought up the frustrations, what wasn't working, how they were having more of a conflict together. The manager didn't fully listen. He went straight into the solution mode, which made the team member feel even more frustrated about the situation. So back off, listen, and observe the entire problem before you dive into solutions. Shift number 2, from broadcasting to dialogue. Now, this is more about how you communicate with your teams. Don't talk at them, talk with them. Most leaders spend time in meetings giving updates or directions. They may ask questions, but that's not real communication. The best leaders turn every conversation into a 2-way street. Instead of, "Here's what we're doing," try, "Here's what I'm thinking. What do you think?" Instead of, "Any questions?" ask, "What worries you about this plan?" Instead of, "This is how this is going to work," ask, "How do you see this playing out?" The best example that I can give, I've been working with this company that was acquired, and the general manager is doing a fantastic job asking people for their ideas, not telling people what to do, but helping them to come into the conversation of solution. Collaboration is key when you are looking to move forward. People don't want to be told what to do. They want to be a part of the process of the solution. Shift number 3. This is one of my favorites, from judging to validating. The third shift is most powerful. Stop judging what people are saying and start validating their experiences instead. Here's what I mean. Imagine you are working with a leader and their team member came to them upset about a new process. And the leader said to them, "The process is fine. You just need to get used to it." Sounds reasonable, right? But here's what the person heard. Your feelings don't matter, and what you are feeling is wrong. I would coach him to try validation first. "I can see that this change has been hard for you." Everything has changed. The team member now feels heard. They will go to the leader with future problems, and they will find solutions that work. Validation doesn't mean that you agree with everything. It simply means that you are understanding the experience they are going through and their point of view. Try these phrases. "That makes sense given what you are going through." "I can see why that would be frustrating. Tell me more about the experience." When people feel like their perspective is valid, they are more apt to work on solutions with you, not against you. So how do you start doing this? Well, here's your 3-step action plan. Step 1, track your talking. For 1 week, pay attention to how much that you are talking in conversation versus listening. Don't do anything. Just take note. Leaders will be shocked when they start to notice that they talk 70 to 80% of the time. Step 2, practice understanding. For 1 week, pick 3 conversations where you ask the understanding questions. Help me to understand, how does this affect you and what does success look like? Step 3, try validation daily. Every day, pick one conversation and validate that person's experience, even if you don't agree with them. Start with, I can understand why you may feel this way, and see what happens. Start with just these 3 things, get really good at them, and you're going to be amazed at how your teams start responding to you. Leaders who make people feel heard, they don't just have happier teams. They have teams that work harder, that will be more creative for the business, because they now know that they have a leader that actually cares what they think. Leaders who make people feel heard, they don't just have happier teams. They have teams who work more creative, that will work hard, and they're going to stick around because they know that they have a leader that actually cares about what they think. The best leaders that I love to work with, they're the ones that want to continue to learn and grow, because it's not all about them. It's about their teams, their front line. It's about building a better business. If this sounds like you, go ahead and follow the channel or contact me, and I will come in and have that conversation to help you grow into your best leadership too.